Children, welcome back. Let us learn a new chapter, Trigonometrical Identities. Chapter 21. Trigonometry means a science which deals with the measurement of triangles. There are 6 trigonometrical ratios relating to the 3 sides of a right-angled triangle. You have learned in class 9. They are sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. These ratios you have learned in class 9. Let us revise it one more time. In triangle ABC, right angled at C, consider angle C as the angle of reference. Can you say what is sine C? It is the ratio between perpendicular and hypotenuse. What do I mean by perpendicular? Side opposite to the angle of reference. Here C is the angle of reference. So AB by, or you can write perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay. Next ratio is cos. Cos C is, the side adjacent to C is BC. This is called base. So base, the ratio between base and hypotenuse is called cos. Here it is, cos C is BC by AC. And sine C is AB by AC. Okay. And the third one, tan C. Tan is the ratio between perpendicular and base. That is AB by BC. Cosec, yes, it is hypotenuse by perpendicular. That is AC by AB. You can see that it is the reciprocal of sine C. It is the reciprocal of sine C. Next is sec C. It is the hypotenuse, ratio between hypotenuse and base. AC by BC. And you can see that it is the reciprocal of cos. And the last one, cot C. Cot is the ratio between base and perpendicular. That is BC by AB. You can see it is the reciprocal of tan. Okay, these basics you have learned in standard 9. Hope you remember all this. And now the relation between different trigonometrical ratios, reciprocal ratios that we just discussed. Sine is the reciprocal of cosec. Cos A is the reciprocal of sec A. Tan A is the reciprocal of cot A. And similarly you can write cosec A is the reciprocal of sine A. Sec A is the reciprocal of cos A. Cot A is the reciprocal of tan A. These are the reciprocal ratios. And there are quotient relations also. We know that sine A is the ratio between perpendicular and hypotenuse. And cos A is the ratio between base and hypotenuse. Let us divide this, sine A and cos A. That is perpendicular by hypotenuse divided by base by hypotenuse. Instead of division, we do the multiplication of reciprocal. That is perpendicular by hypotenuse into hypotenuse by base. Cancel out this hypotenuse. We get the ratio between perpendicular and base. Perpendicular and base. Actually, what is the ratio between perpendicular and base? Yes, it is tan A. Okay. Therefore, the quotient relation sin A by cos A gives tan A. Thus we obtained sin A by cos A is tan A. Therefore, we can write the quotient cos A by sin A gives reciprocal of tan A. What is that? Cot A. These are the quotient relations. Learn these two also. First one, tan A gives sin A by cos A. And cos A by sin A is cot A. It's very important. Now let us learn square relations. Let us find the square of sine and cos and add them. Look at this triangle ABC. Okay. So sine A is the sine A. This is the angle of reference. Sine A is the perpendicular by hypotenuse, no? And cos A is a base by hypotenuse. So we can write BC by AC square plus cos A means base by hypotenuse. Sine A is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Cos A is base by hypotenuse. That is here base is AB by AC the whole square. Okay. That is BC square by AC square plus AB square by AC square. Have the common denominator, so we can write BC square plus AB square by AC square. And look at that triangle. It's in a right angle triangle, no? So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. What is the sum of the squares of BC and AB? Yes, that gives AC square. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. So AC square by AC square gives 1. So we get a square relation. Sin square A plus cos square A gives 1. This is the first square relation between these two trigonometrical ratios. Similarly, we can prove sec square A minus tan square A is 1 and cosec square A minus cot square A is 1. These are the three important square relations. First one is sin square A plus cos square A always gives 1. Second is sec square A minus tan square A 1. Third one cosec square A minus cot square A 1. So all of you write these square relations in your notebook, and it's very important to solve the problems. So learn it by heart. Okay, sin square A plus cos square A 1, sec square A minus tan square A 1, cosec square A minus cot square A 1. Okay, write it 3 times and learn. Okay, now from this we can derive. First one, you can write it in this way. Sin square A is 1 minus cos square A, or cos square A is 1 minus sin square A. We can apply instead of 1 minus sin square A, cos square A. Instead of 1 minus cos square A, we can replace 1 minus cos square A in an equation as sin square A. Okay. Similarly, second equation implies sec square A equal to 1 plus tan square A, and tan square A is equal to, we can write tan square A to the right side and 1 to the left side, that is sec square A minus 1. Tan square A is sec square A minus 1. And from the third equation we can write cosec square A is 1 plus cot square A, and cot square A is, we can write cot square to the right side and 1 to the left side, that is cosec square A minus 1. Okay, don't want to by heart all these equations, just learn the 3. Okay, from that we can obtain, when it is needed, the other formula. So sin square A plus cos square A 1, sec square A minus tan square A 1, cosec square A minus cot square A 1. Let us solve the problems from exercise 21A. First question homework. Third question. 1 by tan A plus cot A gives cos A sin A. Let us take the LHS to simplify. LHS is 1 by tan A plus cot A. Let us substitute. Okay, tan A. We can apply the quotient relation, no? We need the answer in sin and cos. So what is the relation between sin, cos and tan? Yes, tan is equal to sin A by cos A. Also, what is cot A? Yes, it is cos A by sin A. Have you wrote this? Tan A is equal to sin A by cos A, and cos A is equal to cot A is equal to cos A by sin A. We know the quotient relation and we applied that, okay, to get the solution. Now let us simplify this. 1 divided by sin into sin, sin square A, plus cos into cos, cos square A, by cos A sin A. Okay. What is the reciprocal of this sin square A plus cos square A by cos A sin A? Yes, that is cos A sin A by sin square A plus cos square A. Here we can apply the square relation. What is that? Yes, sin square A plus cos square A is always 1. So apply that. Cos A into sin A divided by 1. That gives cos A into sin A. That is the RHS, no? So thus we obtained LHS as RHS. Therefore, we proved this. Hence, we proved. Understood? You need to remember all these ratios, that is the relations, square relations, quotient relations, reciprocals to solve the problems. Okay, and they are called trigonometric identities. When an equation involving trigonometrical ratios of an angle is true for all the values of A, the equation is called a trigonometrical identities. So we learned the relations, reciprocal relation, quotient relation, square relation, they are all trigonometrical identities. Learn them. Okay, then only we can solve the problems. Now let us solve question number 10. Let us simplify the LHS. Sec square A. Sec square A can be written as, sec is the reciprocal of cos, so 1 by cos square A, and cosec is the reciprocal of sin, so 1 by sin square A. How we applied this? Since cos A is the reciprocal of sec A and sin A is the reciprocal of cosec A. Okay, so we substitute this. Cross multiply sin square A plus cos square A by cos square A into sin square A. Okay, that is, what is sin square A plus cos square A? It's an identity, no? 1 by cos square A into sin square A. Since sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. This is a trigonometric identity. Now let us take the reciprocal. This can be written as 1 by cos square A into 1 by sin square A. What is the reciprocal of cos square A? It is sec square A. What is the reciprocal of sin square A? It is cosec square A. Look at this. Cosec A. So cosec A is the reciprocal of sin A and sec A is the reciprocal of cos A. So that is the RHS, no? Therefore, we get The simplified answer of LHS is RHS, hence we proved. Understood? By using the trigonometrical identities, it is easy to solve these type questions, prove the identities. Okay, these type questions. Now let us solve the 17th one. Question 17. Cosec minus sin A into sec minus cos A into tan A plus cot A gives 1. Let us simplify the left hand side. Cosec A can be replaced by 1 by sin A minus sin A itself. Sec A is 1 by cos A minus cos A. Tan A, sin A by cos A plus cot A, that is cos A by sin A. Replace all these values, okay, by basic trigonometric ratios. Now take the LCM. So 1 into 1, 1. Sin A into sin A, sin square A by sin A. This one, 1 into 1, 1. Cos A into cos A, cos square A by cos A. This one also, sin into sin, sin square A plus cos into cos, cos square A by cos A into sin A. Okay. Now, what is 1 minus sin square A? It's a trigonometric identity, no? What is that? Yes, cos square A. Sin square A plus cos square A gives 1. Cos square A by sin A. And this numerator 1 minus cos square A is sin square A by cos A into sin square A plus cos square A, that is 1. So, identity. Now, cos A into sin A. Look at the numerator and denominator. Can we cancel out any terms? Cos square A. Cos A into cos A gives cos square A. Sin square A. Sin A into sin A gives sin square A. So the answer is L. That is the, sorry, not L, 1. That is RHS. LHS is equal to RHS, hence we proved. LHS equal to RHS, hence we proved. Understood? So these type problems are very easy to solve. Question 25. Cosec A by cosec A minus 1 plus cosec A by cosec A plus 1 gives 2 sec square A. Let us take the LHS. That is, cosec A, we can replace that as 1 by sin A. Reciprocal of sin A is cosec A. Here also 1 by sin A minus 1 plus 1 by sin A by 1 by sin A minus plus 1. Take the LCM. 1 by sin A divided by 1 minus sin A divided by sin A. Similarly, this one, 1 by sin A divided by 1 plus sin A by sin A. That's equal to, when we divide 1 minus sin A by sin A, 1 by sin A whole divided by this. Instead of division, we do the reciprocal multiplication. That is, multiply the reciprocal of 1 minus sin A by sin A. That is sin A by 1 minus sin A. Plus, here also same step, 1 by sin A on numerator, and the other is, when we divide this, multiply the reciprocal. That is sin A by 1 plus sin A. Okay. Now that is equal to sin A, 1 into sin A, sin A. And you can see this sin A and sin A can be cancelled also. So here only 1. 1 by 1 minus sin A plus, here also 1 by 1 plus sin A. That is, 1 into 1 plus sin A is 1 plus sin A plus 1 into 1 minus sin A is 1 minus sin A by 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. You can cancel out this sin A and minus sin A. 1 plus 1, 2. And what about a minus b into a plus b? It's a square minus b square, no? Here 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A is 1 square minus sin square A. Sin A into sin A, we write it as sin square A. That is 2 by 1 minus sin square A. 1 minus sin square A is cos square A. So 2 by cos square A. We know that it's a trigonometric identity. 1 minus sin square A gives cos square A. That is 2 into 1 by cos square A. What is the reciprocal of cos? It is sec. So 2 sec square A. That is given in the RHS, no? Thus we obtained the value on RHS. That is LHS equal to RHS. Hence we proved this identity. Understood? So do question number 26 as homework. Question 26 homework. Also question 1 homework and question 15 homework. Do these questions homework and we will discuss the remaining problems in the next video. Thank you. Next is question number 29. 1 plus sin A divided by cos A plus cos A by 1 plus sin A is equal to 2 sec A. This is the identity to prove. How can we prove this? First we take the left hand side. LHS equal 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A. Simplify this by plus 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A plus cos A into cos A by cos A into 1 plus sin A. Okay. What is 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A? 1 plus sin A the whole square plus cos A into cos A, cos square A by cos A into 1 plus sin A. Okay, let us simplify this. We know that A plus B the whole square is A square plus 2AB plus B square. We can apply that here. 1 plus sin A the whole square is of the form A plus B the whole square. What is A plus B the whole square? Yes, it is A square plus 2AB plus B square. In place of A we have 1 and B is sin A here. So 1 square plus 2 into 1 into sin A plus sin A the whole square, that is sin square A, plus the second term cos square A whole divided by same denominator cos A into 1 plus sin A. Here we can group. We know one more identity on the numerator. Look at this sin square A plus cos square A. What is sin square A plus cos square A? Sin square A plus cos square A is 1. So we can replace that sin square A plus cos square A as 1. So 1 square is 1 plus 2 sin A plus 1 divided by 1 plus 2 sin A plus 1 divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. Here 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. And you can see the numerator 2 is common. So take 2 outside. 2 into what is left here? 1. 1 plus sin A whole divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. So you can see one product on numerator and other product on denominator, and this term 1 plus sin A as a group is common for numerator and denominator. We can cancel it out. that is 2 by cos A. That can be written as 2 into 1 by cos A. Can you say what is the reciprocal of cos A? What is the reciprocal of cos A? Yes, it is sec A. 2 sec A. That is the RHS. So therefore we got LHS equal to RHS. Hence we proved. Understood? Next is question 34. Sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta equal to tan theta. We can consider the left hand side. Sin theta is common here on the numerator. So sin theta into 1 minus 2 sin square theta divided by, here cos theta is common, 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, that is equal to sin theta into 1 minus sin square theta. There are 2 sin square thetas, so we can split it as sin square theta and sin square theta. Okay, both are minus, then only we get minus 2 sin square theta. Similarly, we can write the denominator 2 cos square theta as cos square theta plus cos square theta. Just to rearrange it to get or to apply the identity. Which identity is applicable here? Yes, we know that 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta, and this one also we can apply cos square theta minus 1. 1 minus cos square theta we know that is sin square theta. So what is cos square theta minus 1? It's minus sin square theta. Okay, let us substitute that. 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. Also 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta. Okay, here it is cos square theta minus 1. Okay, this is plus and this is minus. So the answer will be minus sin square theta. Let us apply that. Is equal to sin theta into cos square theta minus sin square theta divided by cos theta into cos square theta minus sin square theta. Okay, you can see that this group cos square theta minus sin square theta is common on numerator and denominator. Cancel it out. And what is sin theta by cos theta? It's tan theta. That is the RHS, no? Yes. Therefore, we got LHS as RHS. Hence, we proved. Okay. Now, the next is question 39. Square root of 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A equal sec A plus tan A. Take the LHS. Simplify it. Square root of 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A. To simplify this, multiply numerator and denominator by square root of 1 minus sin A. Okay, that is equal to square root of 1 plus sin A. This 1 minus sin A is the denominator, so conjugate, that is 1 plus sin A. Sorry, it's 1 plus sin A. Okay, multiply by conjugate. Now 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A, that is square root of 1 plus sin A the whole square. Square root of 1 plus sin A the whole square divided by square root of 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. Here square root is square root of 1 plus sin A the whole square. Under that square root we have the square 1 plus sin A multiplying 2 times, and denominator also 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. It is of the form A minus B into A plus B, no? What is A minus B into A plus B? A square minus B square. And what is square root of x square? That is x. And also A plus B into A minus B is A square minus B square. Apply that. Here it is 1 plus sin A by 1 minus 1 square is 1 and sin square A. What is 1 minus sin square A? Yes, we know that 1 minus sin square A is cos square A. We learned that identity, no? 1 minus sine square a is cos square a. So here square root of 1 minus sine square a. Okay. That is 1 plus sine a divided by square root of cos square a. What is square root of x square? That is x. So this changes to 1 plus sine a by cos a. 1 plus sine a by cos a. Okay. So we got LHS as 1 plus sine a by cos a. Let us split it. That is 1 by cos a plus sine a by cos a. What is 1 by cos a? Sec a. Sine a by cos a? Tan a. That is the RHS, no? Yes. LHS equal to RHS, hence proved. Okay. So just apply the identities in the questions and we can prove that the left hand side and right hand side is same. Now the next is question 42. Prove that square root of 1 minus sine a by 1 plus sine a equal cos a by 1 plus sine a. First let us simplify the LHS. That is square root of 1 minus sine a by 1 plus sine a into, multiply the conjugate. Here is 1 plus sine a, so we multiply 1 minus sine a on numerator and denominator. Okay. To remove the square root we are doing this. Okay. To simplify. That is square root of 1 minus sine a the whole square. 1 minus sine a is repeating 2 times, no? Divided by 1 square minus sine square a. That is 1 minus sine a by, what is 1 minus sine square a? Cos square a. Square root is cos a. Square root of cos square a is cos a. So we obtain the result as 1 minus sine a by cos a. Okay, but this is not the RHS. 1 minus sine a by cos a is the result we got. But the RHS is not the same, no? So let it be the first equation. Okay, we simplified LHS and we obtained an answer 1 minus sine a by cos a. And we can simplify the right side also. If we get the same answer, this answer, simplified answer for LHS and RHS, which means LHS equal to RHS, no? We can do that method here. Here the RHS is cos a by 1 plus sine a. Let us simplify this. Cos a by 1 plus sine a into, multiply the conjugate, 1 minus sine a on numerator and denominator, okay? That is cos a into 1 minus sine a by 1 square minus sine square a. That is 1 minus sine square a is cos square a. So we can replace that cos a into 1 minus sine a by cos square a. We can cancel out this cos and cos square a. We get the result cos a. Now we got the same answer, no? 1 minus sine a by cos a. This is the second equation. That is 1 minus sine a by cos a. And LHS we got 1 minus sine a by cos a. Here RHS also 1 minus sine a by cos a. That means LHS equal to RHS. Question number 1 and 2 are same. Therefore, we proved that. Okay. Understood this method? Sometimes we have to simplify both LHS and RHS to obtain the common answer. So the question is 45. Do question 44 homework. Sin a plus cos a by sin a minus cos a plus sin a minus cos a by sin a plus cos a gives 2 by 2 sin square a minus 1. Okay. So let us simplify the left hand side. LHS equal, cross this. Sin a plus cos a into sin a plus cos a. That means sin a plus cos a the whole square. Plus sin a minus cos a into sin a minus cos a means sin A minus cos A the whole square divided by denominator, multiply these two, that is sin A minus cos A into sin A plus cos A. That's equal to, we know that identity, A plus B the whole square, that is A square plus 2AB plus B square. Here A is sin A, so sin square A plus 2 into AB, 2 into sin A into cos A plus cos square A. That is the first term, sin A plus cos A the whole square. Similarly, the second part is sin square A minus 2 sin A into cos A plus cos square A. That is of the form A minus B the whole square. That is the numerator. Okay. The whole divided by denominator is of the form A minus B into A plus B. What is A minus B into A plus B? A square minus B square. Sin square A minus cos square A. And look at this, plus 2 sin A cos A and minus 2 sin A cos A. We can cancel it out. And look at this group, sin square A. Not this group. Sin square A and cos square A. What is the sum of sin square A and cos square A? It's always 1. Similarly, second group, sin square A plus cos square A is 1. So we can write it as 1 plus 1 divided by sin square A minus cos square A. That is 2 divided by sin square A minus. But sin square A minus cos square A is not on the RHS. It's different, no? So we have to rearrange. Sin square A minus. Instead of cos square A, I am going to write 1 minus sin square A. Okay? We know that cos square A is 1 minus sin square A. Okay? So substitute that to get the required answer. 2 divided by sin square A and minus of minus sin square A plus sin square A. That is 2 sin square A. And minus of 1 is minus 1. That is the RHS. Therefore, we get LHS equal to RHS. Hence, we proved. Understood? Next is question 48. Cos theta into cot theta by 1 plus sin theta equal to cosec theta minus 1. We have to prove this. Let us take the LHS. Cos theta into cot theta. How can we replace cot theta? Cot theta is cos theta by sin theta. We can replace that. Okay. Cos theta by sin theta divided by 1 plus sin theta. That is into 1 by 1 plus sin theta. That is cos theta into cos theta is cos square theta. And sin theta into denominator is 1 plus sin theta here. So one more term in the denominator, that is sin theta. Okay. Now we have to change it to cosec theta minus 1, no? That is on the RHS. So to get that, we have to convert that cos square as cos square in terms of sin theta. What is the relation between cos square and sin square? Yes, cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So replace cos square theta as 1 minus sin square theta. And the denominator is same. Okay, and 1 minus sin square theta is of the form a square minus b square, no? So we can write it as a plus b into a minus b. That is 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta. Why we write like that? Yes, 1 minus sin square theta is of the form a square minus b square. So we can simplify this as a plus b into a minus b. And denominator same, sin theta into 1 plus sin theta. So we can cancel out this group from numerator and denominator. So that is 1 minus sin theta whole divided by sin theta. Okay, 1 minus sin theta by sin theta. Now we can split this. That is 1 by sin theta minus sin theta by sin theta. Then we will get the RHS. What is the meaning of 1 minus sin theta by sin theta? It means 1 out of sin theta minus sin theta on sin theta. Okay. And we know that the reciprocal of sin theta is cosec theta. And we can cancel out the sin and sin of 1. That is given on the RHS. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS. Hence, we proved. Okay. Apply all the identities to simplify the LHS. Sometimes we have to simplify the RHS also to get the proof. Understood? So, these are the important problems from this exercise. Don't forget to do your homeworks, complete your classworks. Thank you.